My name's Paige. I'm 19 years old. I'm a personal support worker, and I've had diabetes since 2021. I actually have type 1.5 diabetes, which is something that not many people that I know of have. It's definitely an interesting combination, having a semi-working pancreas, but also needing insulin at the same time. It's been a pretty big challenge. I honestly hated my diabetes to the point where I was not giving myself insulin. It was not good. So it's just looking for online support groups, and then I found ICD and I clicked on the West Coast Trail Adventure, and I was so into it, but I didn't realize that it was something that I could do with diabetes. The West Coast Trail itself is like one of the most extreme trails that I've ever heard of. So the idea of doing it with diabetes, like with a chronic illness, scared the living daylights out of me. But I was like, you know what? We might as well give this a shot. On the trail, I got to use the InsuJet, which was honestly the best experience of my life. I used to hate doing needles and poking myself multiple times a day. Honestly, it got to the point where my mom had to do it for me. So having something that I didn't even feel, that was needle-free, that was just so much more relaxing in a sense. I wasn't stressing about managing my diabetes in any way, shape, or form. So it was great to have that opportunity. The West Coast Trail was actually my first adventure with ICD, and when we saw seals surfing on the waves, that was probably the coolest thing ever. We saw a whole bunch of whales. I saw 2 bears, so that was pretty cool for me. I learned that I'm really, really stubborn when it comes to my diabetes, but I can definitely go from being low grumpy pants to being like, alright, gotta learn how to get this under control. My blood sugar has been better over the entire week that we were on the West Coast Trail than it actually has been in the past 3.5 months. That was thanks to the InsuJet, because that's the only thing that I used on that trail, and I found it worked super well for me in terms of getting that insulin into my body. You just push the button and bam, it's done. It honestly surprised me the first time I used it. I thought it was going to hurt like a normal needle, but I honestly didn't even feel anything. It was so cool. I don't even have to worry about it poking my air mattress or anything when I'm on these trips, because it's needle-free. It definitely feels a lot better knowing that my sugar is in control and that I can live a very unusually extreme lifestyle that I want to achieve. Yeah, very grateful. I'm honestly starting to love my diabetes now.